Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some more APBA baseball. Card and dice makes everything nice. The 1949 Pittsburgh Pirates, 71 and 83, taking on the 1988 Pittsburgh Pirates, 85 and 75. Franchise Feud. Back to APBA. Let's see what I remember. It's the 1949 Pittsburgh Pirates. It's the 1988 Pittsburgh Pirates. Time to play Franchise Feud. First pitch is next. So these are two sets I bought off of eBay. I'm going through them to make sure we have the players. I am missing, and it could be in a different team, first baseman for the 1949 Pittsburgh Pirates, Johnny Hopp. So I could not find him. He might be mixed in with the other 1949 teams. So if someone is a Pirates fan, such as Beatles Eternally, and says, hey, where's Johnny Hopp? Can't find him. Other than that, we pretty much have enough players. The home team will be the 1988 Pirates. They had the better record. Let's give you the visiting 1949 Pirates. Leading off, playing third base, Peter Castiglione. Batting second, playing left field, Tom Safel. We are playing with a DH for both teams. Ralph Kiner bats third, designated hitter. 54 home runs in 1949. Cleanup hitter, playing center field, Wally Westlake. Batting fifth in right field, Dino Restelli. Batting seventh, first baseman, Dixie Walker. Let's add the R here. Batting eighth. Did I mess up there? Batting seventh, so batting sixth with Dixie Walker. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Stan Rojek. Batting eighth, doing the catching, Clyde McCullough. Playing second, batting ninth, Monty Bascal. Those are the 1949 Pittsburgh Pirates. On the mound, we're going with the 12 win, 14 loss, 3.29 ERA, Murray Dick Dixon. For the 1988 Pittsburgh Pirates, on the mound, Doug Drabeck. And Doug Drabeck was 15 and 7 with a 3.08 ERA. We'll quickly give you the home team 1988 Pirates. Barry Bonds leads off. He's in left field. Jose Lynn bats second, plays second. Andy Van Slyke, center fielder, batting third. Excellent year in 88. Bobby Bonilla. Are the Mets still paying him? Cleanup hitter, third baseman. Sid Bream. Not a fond name for Pirates fans. He will bat fifth, play first base. Robert R.J. Reynolds is in right field, batting sixth. The DH, Felix Fermin. Fermin bats seventh. Spanky Lavalier, Mike Lavalier, does the catching, batting eighth. Shortstop Rafael Belliard will bat ninth. All right, Uncle Dave Gardner's joined us at the ballpark along with Barbara. Barbara says, hi, Al and chat. Hope all is well. I am watching wrestling and now baseball with you. The best evening I could hope for. Well, thank you very much for the kind words. Dave Gardner says, hello, folks. All right, let's play some APBA baseball. And I want, again, I'm checking out. I said, what better way to check out if I have all the players that I bought? Again, we are missing the first baseman, starting first baseman for the 1949 Pirates, but my guess is he's mixed in with a different team. Johnny Hops. Okay, here we go. So Doug Drabeck, the righty on the mound. He is a B grade with a Y and Z modifier. Murray Dick Dixon is just a B grade pitcher, no modifiers. Both teams will be using the middle column, or the average column as I call it, column 2, the fielding column, for defense. The defensive rating for the 49 Pirates is 37. The defensive rating for the 88 Pirates is a 39. So here's Castiglione to lead off against Doug Drabeck. Righty-righty matchup. Lavalier sets the target. The pitch from Drabeck is a 34. So a 34 to Peter Paul Pete Castiglione is a 31. Bases empty chart, 31. We know that's going to be an out. Fly ball center field. Andy Van Slyke makes the catch. 1 down. So Castiglione is retired. Tom Safel steps to the plate. Left-handed stick. Drabeck rocks and deals. Stafel gets a 15. A 15 is a 10. And Drabeck is a B grade. So a B grade on a 10. A flare to right field. Reynolds can't get there. That's a 1-out single. So Safel's at first. 1 out. That brings up Ralph Kiner. Love Ralph Kiner. What's not to love about Ralph Kiner? That's like un-American if you don't like Ralph Kiner. So runner at first, 1 out. Ralph Kiner steps to plate. Kiner had 54 home runs in 1949. 127 runners knocked in, batted .310. The pitch to Ralph Kiner from Doug Drabeck. 16 to Ralph Kiner. A 16's a 28. If it's on the ground, it will be in double play most likely. A 28. Well, it's a slow hit ball to short. The only play is to first. They get Kiner by a step and a half. Nice play by the 88 shortstop, Rafael Belliard. So that goes 6-3. Advancing to second, Safel. He's a fast runner, so he will pretty much score on a 2-out hit. So Kiner's retired. Center fielder Wally Westlake steps to the plate. Righty-righty matchup. Lavalier sets the target. Drabeck rocks and deals. Runner at second, so we have to actually change the chart. .26. Will it pick up some sticks? 26-13. He strikes out. Let's double check that. That's a strikeout. Swing and a miss by Wally Westlake. What do I call him? Westlake. Jesus, speak English, Al. Westlake. Wally Westlake. Runner stranded at second. Bottom of the first. Franchise feud coming up for the 1988 Pirates. Bonds, Lind. I think it's Jose Lind or Lean. I can't remember. Andy Van Slyke. If anyone gets on, Bobby Bonilla. So Drabeck gives up a hit and nothing more. That will bring up the 88 Pirates to face Murray Dick Dixon. There we go. All right, so Barry Bonds to lead off. Barry, in 1988, what did Barry do? In 1988, Barry Bonds batted .283, 24 homers, 58 ribbies. Righty-lefty matchup. Bonds digs in the left-hander's batter's box. McCullough sets the target. The pitch from Dixon to Bonds. That is a 45 to Barry Bonds. A 45 is a 14. And that's going to be a walk. There's no modifiers on Dick Dixon. So Bonds at first. Let's just check that out. I don't think there's any type of automatic. Let's see if there's any type of automatic steal here. 14. Nope, just ball 4. So now we have a runner at first, no outs. I think I'll do it this way. Jose leaned. How do we pronounce his name? I can't remember for the life of me. Leaned. L-E-E-N-D pronunciation. Leaned. Jose leaned. That's what I thought. All right, here's Jose leaned. Do we want to bunt? He's going to swing the stick. It's early in the game. The pitch to leaned is a 52. 52 is a 27. 27 is going to be a fielder's choice. So Bonds is erased 5-4. Fielder's choice. Reaching first. Jose leaned. So he's at first, 1 out. He's a fast runner. Andy Van Slyke. Van Slyke had a hell of a year in 88. 288, 25 homers, 100 ribbies. The pitch to Andy Van Slyke from Dixon, 41 to Andy Van Slyke. So a 41 is a 28. I think that's a rinse and repeat. Slowly hit ball to short. Actually, so we have a runner at second. Let's flip this over here. No, runner's still at first. We got the force out. My faux pas. Runner at first. And 41 is a 28. Slowly hit ball to short. Out at first. Runner to second. So this time the runner advances. Lean goes to second, making the play at short for the 49 Pittsburgh Pirates. Rojek. That's 6-3, 2 outs. Leaned in scoring position for Bobby Bonilla. The pitch to Bobby Bo from Dixon. 44. This could knock in a run. 44 is an 8. Ooh, B grade. B grade, baby. Runner at second. Let's see if the B grade takes it away. Will Dixon have that B grade voodoo? Yes, he will. Hard hit shot back to the pitcher. He snares it, stealing the hit. Throws to first, side retired. The B grade voodoo gets Bobby Bonilla. Saves a run for the 1949 Pirates. What a play by Murray Dick Dixon. We're through 1 here in Franchise Feud in Pittsburgh. No score. So that's the B voodoo. It gets you all the time. So you can see, there's the 8. B grade pitcher. Ball headed to center, but what a play by Dixon. All right. Top of the second, no score. Bases empty chart. It's going to be Rastelli, Walker, Rojek to face Doug Drabeck. The 49 Pirates really have to score with their top 5 or 6 guys. Let's see if they can get a run here. Here comes Dino Paul Rastelli. Drebeck to Rastelli. 64 to Rastelli. So a 64 is a 12. A 12. Hard hit ball right at the first baseman. He knocks it down. Sid Breen calmly picks it up. Steps on the bag. Out number 1. That's a ground out. 3. Unassisted. Sid Breen. Here comes Fred Dixie Walker. Walker batted .282 with a homer and 18 ribbies. The pitch to Walker, left-handed stick. That's a 32 to the left-hand batting Walker. So a 32, how do you do, is a 26. A 26 base is empty. Bounding ball to second. That's going to be out number 2. Making the play is Jose Lean. It's 4-3. 2 outs. Drebeck looking for a 1-2-3 inning. D. Scott Howard, how you doing? Hope all is well. To the Goat Whisperer, we also have Dave Gardner. Check out his wonderful channel. Of course, Digital Dice podcast on Spreaker or wherever fine podcasts can be listened to with Uncle Dave and Uncle Ron. And Barbara is here at the ball game also. Here's Stan Rojek. 2 outs. Base is empty. Top of the second, trying to keep the inning alive. The pitch to Rojek. Drebeck to Rojek. Say that 10 times fast. That's a 42. How do you do? A 42 is a 13. That's a second strikeout, ending the top of the second. So Drebeck strikes out 1 in the first, 1 in the second. We go to the bottom of the second. No score here in Pittsburg. Franchise Feud. Due up for the 1988 Pirates, Bream, Reynolds, Fermin. If anyone gets on, the catcher, Mike Lavalier. They need a big start here for Murray Dixon. He's their best pitcher, grade-wise. The pitch to Sid Bream for Murray Dixon. 53 to the left-hand batting Bream. So a 53 is a 20. Bases empty. 20. Hard hit ball to second. It's going to be a throwing error. Oh, no. The 49 Pirates cannot afford that. So that's a throwing error on the second baseman for the Pirates. Pascal. So that's an E4. Bream reaches. Bream at first. No outs. Should be 1 out. Pirates of 1949 trying to turn to the pitch to R.J. Reynolds. That is, should we give him the 33? It was Leaner. We're re-rolling. Foul ball. And that's a 64 to R.J. Reynolds. 64 is a 13. Strikes him out. 1 out, 1 on. Dixon records his first strikeout. Felix Fermin, the DH. Not much power, but a good bat. The pitch to Fermin. Righty-righty matchup. That's a 54 to Fermin. 54 is a 32. 32 is going to be out number 2. Fly ball, medium right field. Making the catch for the 1949 Pirates is Rastelli. Retreating back to first is Bream. 2 outs. Bream will be off on contact. Mike Lavalier steps to the plate. Spanky. Here's the pitch to Spanky. That's a 66 to Spanky. That's a 0. It's going to be a re-roll on the D grade. So that's going to be a 13. A 13's a 6. That's a double. That is a double. 1-0, 1988 Pirates. Jose Lean scores from second. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus, that's the wrong inning. We had a guy at first. Hold on. So Bream is at first. 6. That's a double. With 2 outs, he scores all the way from first. Because he's off on contact. Mike Lavalier, the man they call Spanky, knocks in the first run of the ball game, giving the 88 Pirates a 1-0 lead. Number 9 batter. So that era comes back to haunt Dixon and the 49 Pirates. Here's Rafael Belliard. The pitch to Belliard. 43 to Belliard. Righty-righty matchup. 43 is a 29. A 29 is going to be out number 3. That ball's hit back to Dixon. Dixon throws to first. Dixie Walker steps on the bag. Side retired. Scoring at home 1-3. But the error proves costly, allowing Sid Bream to get on. He will score on the 2-out double. That should be a double. I said single. That's a double. By Mike LaValliere. Top of the third, 1-0, 1988 Pirates in Franchise Feud. And basically, I'm doing this to see if I have all the players, or most of the players I'm supposed to have. I am missing the starting first baseman for the 49 Pirates, but he might be mixed in, as I stated, with another 1949 team. We have Pesky Pole here. Check out that wonderful channel. We also have Dan Burke and David Selinsky. Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us. Always love to see the FOC members. Friends of the channel, friends of the community. For the 49 Pirates, it's going to be McCullough, Pascal, top of the order, Castiglione. The catcher, Clyde Mack McCullough. Righty-righty matchup. Drabek picks up the sign from Spanky behind the plate. The pitch to McCullough, his counterpart. That is a 12 to McCullough, 25, and we have to go bases empty. A 25 will be an out. One hopper to the second baseman, Lind, who throws to Sid Bream. 1 down. Scoring at home, 4-3. Stepping to the plate, second baseman Monty Pascal. He wants to make up for his throwing error that helped aid the 88 Pirates to their run in the bottom of the second. The pitch to Pascal from Doug Drabek. 24 in this righty-righty matchup. 24 is a 30. That's going to be out number 2. That ball is hit to the left center field gap. Making the running catch is Barry Bonds. How about those apples? 2 outs, top of the order. Pete Castiglione, 0 for 1. He flew out to Van Slyke in center. The pitch to Pete. Castiglione with a 61. A 61's a 30. That's going to be out number 3. Another gap shot. This time, left center, and it's Andy Van Slyke calling off Barry Bonds. Second time, Castiglione has flown out. This time a bit deeper, but both times to Andy Van Slyke. We go to the bottom of the third, 1-0, 1988 Pirates in Franchise Feud. Ken Castro, how you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. We'd love to get Kenny on and chat with Al. That'd be awesome. So it's going to be the 4th here. Oh, so Ken Castro says if you're missing Johnny Hoop, the first baseman, he might be in the Brooklyn team pack. Oh, maybe was he traded? You know what? That's funny you say that. I think I remember when we did the What If World Series in which Brooklyn kicked the living crap out of our beloved 1949 Red Sox? All right. That maybe, thank you, Ken. So he might be in with Brooklyn. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. The FOC comes through once again. Bottom of the third. Dixon back up on the mound. He really has to have a good start here because their bullpen is horrific. Dixon to face Bonds, Lind, and Van Slyke. The pitch to Barry Bonds. He walked his first time up. That's a 24. That's going to be a strikeout this time. Bonds swinging a miss. Second K for Murray, Monroe, Dick. Don't call me Richard Dixon. Nice. Jose Lindy Lean. The pitch to Lean. Reached on a fielder's choice. That's a 66. That's a re-roll. On the D column, that's a 21. A 21's a 2. It's going to be a triple to the gap. Left center field. So a 1-out triple for Jose Lean. How do we play the infield in? I say no. Andy Van Slyke at the plate. Infield playing normal. And we have a runner at third. So let's flip that. The pitch to Van Slyke, trying to make it a 2-0 lead. That's a 5-1. 5-1 to Andy Van Slyke. Righty-lefty matchup. The righty being the pitcher, Dixon. The lefty being the hitter, Andy Van Slyke. So 5-1 is an 8. Ooh, will the 8 voodoo take out Van Slyke? I think it will. We'll find out. 8. Fly ball right field caught, but the runner scores. So it's a sac fly, 2 down. Lean scores on the deep fly ball to right. And it's 2-0. 88 Pirates. Base is empty. 2 outs for Bobby Bonilla. The pitch to Bobby Bo. Again, are the Mets still paying him? 42 to Bobby Bonilla is a 14. And that's base is empty. Let's flip that. That's going to be a walk. 2-out walks are never good. Sid Bream reached on the error by the second baseman of the 49 Pirates, Pascal, and he would score on the 2-out double by Mike Lavaliere, the man they call Spanky. So many jokes there, folks, but I'm not going to go there. The pitch to Sid Bream. 33 for Sid Bream is a 0, so that's a re-roll on the D column. 54 is an 11. I don't think I've ever had an 11. And we have a runner at first. I don't recall. Well, I don't think I've ever had like an 11 on the card. So what will that be? 11. Single to left center field. Runner to third base. Batter steals second. Wow. So Sid Bream singles and then steals second. Second and third. Stepping back in the box, the man who struck out his first time up, R.J. Reynolds. Pesky posted jokes. The Red Sox now have a pitcher named Dick Fitt. Oh my God, I love it. I got to get his baseball card. So the Red Sox have a pitcher named Richard Fitz. Richard, Dick for short. Oh my God, that's hilarious. And of course, you have Dick Pole, right? Former Red Sox pitcher. Who's the other one I want to think of? Oh, so many more. Here's Reynolds, the pitcher Reynolds. Second and third, that's a 44. Jeez, it's going to be one of these games. Ralph Kiner's team is going to take a freaking beating. So we got second and third, that's a 44. You know, doubles are good for the batting team. So a 44 is an 8. Second and third, an 8. Well, will the voodoo take it away? Will the voodoo take it away? B-grade pitcher. It is a fly ball deep to center field. The voodoo takes it away, making the running catch, reaching up and snaring it, robbing extra bases from R.J. Reynolds, and 2 runs batted in is the man they call the Dixie King, Dixie Walker. What a catch by Walker. Reynolds still frustrated at the plate. Kicks the dirt as he rounds first. The 88 Pirates do get an additional run. It's 2-0. We go to the top of the fourth. Again, let me show you, because that's an 8. 44 is an 8. And he's still a B-grade pitcher, so that robs the hit there. That's a beautiful thing. Actually, a C-grade pitcher robs more stuff, too. Well, not necessarily a 7. But the 8 Voodoo gets R.J. Reynolds. Top of the fourth, 2-0 88 Pirates. For the 49 Pirates, Safel, Kiner, Westlake. This is where they have to do damage right here. Safel, Kiner, Westlake, Rastelli, Walker. 2-0 lead for Doug Drabeck now. Another replay guy. Hooray! I kind of stole this idea from you, my friend. He's doing a wonderful, and please, if you have not subscribed to another replay guy, hooray, that's Michael Conestari's channel. He says, hello, Alan Chat. Just completed 1973 Reds versus the 98 Reds, game 1 of their series, History Maker Baseball. Check that out. It's fun stuff. So you'll see your favorite team from 73 and your favorite team from 98, and they clash in a best-of-3 series. So I decided I'd do a little Family Feud style. Pesky Pole, I loved Kiner as a broadcaster. Oh, I love Ralph Kiner. I love when he would get really mad when players would talk about their contract. Well, not mad, but he'd say, really? I led the league in homers, and Branch Rickey called me into his office and cut my salary. I love Ralph Kiner. God rest his soul. All right, top of 4. Come on, 49 Pirates. Who would Beatles eternally be rooting for? I think he'd be pulling for the underdog, 49 Pirates. He's a big Pirates fan, Beatles. Check out that wonderful channel and subscribe, Beatles eternally. Here's the pitch to Tom Safel from Doug Drabeck. Safel is 1 for 1. That's a 46. A 46 is a 13. That's a strikeout. So Drabeck picks up his 3rd K. Swing and a miss by Safel. Ralph Kiner grounded to short. Come on, Ralph. Take him deep. Take him deep. Let's see a 66 for Ralph Kiner. Ooh, we got a 61. A 61 for Kiner is a walk. Let's make sure it's a walk. Way outside. Drabeck is not a double ZZ pitcher. He's only a Z pitcher. So Kiner gets on. That's huge. Tying run comes to the plate. Let's see if we can pronounce Wally Westlake. Yay, we got his last name correct this time. Westlake. Does he have a little pop? I think he does. 23 homers, 104 ribbies. The 1949 set, the person wrote all the stats on there. I love it. I love it. Can Wally Westlake go bippity-boppity boom? Oh, I thought he had doubles. 54 for Westlake. Runner at first, 1 out. Flip that. So a 54 to Westlake's a 32 on the ground, probably a double play. Nope, it's in the air. Fly ball to right field for out number 2. Making the catch is Reynolds. Retreating back to first is Ralph Kiner. 2 outs for Rastelli. Can Rastelli come through in the clutch? Another replay guy, hooray, our good friend Michael Canestari. Kiner, Murphy, and Lindsey Nelson were fun to listen to. I liked them when they're, yeah. The Mets, right? Well, I remember listening to him with the Mets on Channel 9. The pitch to Dino Paul Rastelli. Come on, Dino. That's a 36. He walks. All right. Let's make sure that's a walk. So Drabeck's walk 2. He's got the little yips there. 2 outs, 2 on, without an aid of a hit. Dixie Walker steps to the plate. Oh, I said Walker was in center field. Walker's the first baseman. Westlake's the center fielder. So here's Dixie Walker. He batted .282. Come on, Dixie. Oh, he might be a Dixie chick on this one. 46 is a 30. So we have first and second. Slide that over here. That's going to be an out. 30. High fly ball. Going back a bit now. Coming in is the left fielder, Barry Bonds, and he makes the catch. The 49 Pirates strand 2. The 2 walks do not hurt. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 2-0, 88 Pirates. Remember, if Drabek goes 5 scoreless innings, his B grade turns into an A grade. Dixon and the 49 Pirates definitely have to put up a goose egg here. They definitely have to put up a goose egg. Bottom of the 4th for the 1988 Pirates, Fermin, Lavalier, and Rafael Belliard. Fermin, 0 for 1, he flew out. That's a 31 to Felix Fermin, righty-righty matchup. So a 31 is a 9. And let's slide this over here. Base is empty. Flip this. That's a 9, and that's going to be a hit. No voodoo there on a B grade. Single to left. So Fermin, sharp ball, past the dive of the shortstop for the 49 Pirates, Rojek. Fermin's on. He's now 1 for 2. Very fast runner, Fermin. Mr. Wrestling 2, how you doing? Hope all is well, my friend. Fermin at first, and here is Spanky Lavalier. He doubled in the first run after the error by the second baseman. For the 49 Pirates, Pascal. Here's the pitch to Lavalier. Can they turn 2? It's a 24. A 24 is a 13. Swing and a miss for Spanky. That's a third K for Dixon. Dixon pitching his heart out. Not getting, he's had some bad moments here. At worst, it should be 1-0. So 1 out, 1 on. The speedy Fermin at first. Rafael Belliard, number 9 hitter, shortstop. The pitch to Belliard, grounded back to the pitcher. That's a 45 to Belliard. That's a 14, and that's going to be a walk. Okay, so that's a runner at first. 14. Walk. No modifications. If he was a Z, it would be a ball or 2 balls. Moving to second is Fermin. Belliard to first on the free pass. Top of the order, Barry Bonds. He's walked and struck out. Feast or famine. Well, I don't know if a walk's feast, but it was, a nice meal. So now we have first and second, 1 out. Let's move this chart this way. Oh, Dixon needs a double play ball. The pitch to Barry, 51 to Barry Bonds. A 51 is a 9. That is not bueno. That is not bueno. A 9. Is there any B voodoo? No, there is no B voodoo. Chopped off the plate, no play. Base is juiced. An infield single for Barry Bonds. So that's an infield single. Bonds at first, Fermin at third, Belliard at second. Still only 1 out. We're going to play for 2. Jose leaned, steps to the plate. He's tripled and scored and banged into a fielder's choice. The pitch to Lean. We have the bases juice. That's a 25. Base is full. That's the chart we have to use. 25 to Lean is an 8. Is there some 8 voodoo here? And it's going to be a sac fly. If there was 2 outs, it would have been a strikeout, but it's only 1 out. So it's a sac fly to center. Scoring from third easily, the speedy Fermin. It's 3-0, 1988 Pirates. So Jose Lean. Sac 8. Run batted in. So batted in. 3-0. Another single digit put up by the 88 Pirates. Death by paper cut so far. 2 outs. Other runners hold, I do believe. Other runners hold. Okay. So now we have first and second. Use the first and second chart. For Andy Van Slyke, he's 0 for 1 with a sac fly to right that knocked in. Jose leaned after he tripled. So 2 outs, 3-0. The pitch to Andy Van Slyke, that's a 53. What will it be? We shall see. A 17. A 17 is not going to be bueno, I don't think. 17. RBI hit to right field. Runner thrown out at third. 9-5, side retired. But with first, oh wait, that's first and third. That's not right. We have second and third. I got first and third. Hold on. Second and third. We have second and third. Here we go. Second and third. So it's a 53 for Van Slyke. 53 is a 17. Second and third. It's still an RBI hit to right field. Throw home out. Fast runner safe. Batter to second. So the first runner scores, obviously. So Bonilla. Wait a second. Am I messing this up? We have a runner there. No, it was first and second. So first and second. What the hell? I was looking at the wrong thing. So it's first and second. We had it right the first time. First and second. It's a 17. Because we get the runner at second and the runner at first. Because he scored on the sack. Okay. Need more coffee. 53 is a 17, so 1 run will score. Oh, no. That's a hit by pitch. That's a hit by pitch. So I was all over the place. And this time I got it right. So here's a 17. Yeah, it's hit by pitch. I don't know what the hell I was looking at. 17. Hit with the curveball. Base is juiced. So Van Slyke doesn't move out of the way of the curveball. Finally, we get it right. Belliard to third. Bonds to second. Van Slyke to first after being hit by a pitch. 2 outs. Base is juiced. Bobby Bonilla. Bobby Bo. The 8th time was a charm on that one. Dixon to Bobby Bo. Oh, my Lord. That is double ones, 0. This is not going to be bueno. This game's going to be busted open with 2 outs. 65 is a 7 on the D. 2-run single to left field. Runners on first and third. And that is a big blow indeed. So Bobby Bo knocks in 2 with a single. Belliard scores. Bonds scores. Van Slyke goes first to third. They put up a crooked number. They put up 3, excuse me. So that's 5 runs now, 5-0. And Dixon's grade is going to drop to a C. And let's just look at the rule book real quick. If a pitcher allows 5 earned runs in any 3 innings or fewer, yeah, so he's going to drop to a C grade now. That's not bueno. That's not bueno. But really, the bullpen sucks. So Bonilla knocks in 2. 5-0, 88. Pirates. Bottom of the fourth, Sid Bream's up. The pitch to Bream, 32. And again, we have first and third. $32 will that end this misery. 26, that should be an out. Let's see what happens here. 26. Well, infield's playing normal because there's 2 outs. It would be a double play, but there's no double play here. So we're going to just say it's 6-3. Bream is retired as he grounds out to short. The Pirates put up 3. Dixon's grade reduced to a C. We go to the top of the fifth, 5-0, 88 Pirates. Can Ralph Kiner and the 49 Pirates make a game of it? Philip Reynolds, how you doing? Top of 5. Oh boy, we got another kick in the nuts game going on here. I was hoping for a while. I hope Ralph Kiner at least gets a homer. Come on, Ralph Kiner. All right, here we go. Rojek. McCullough, Pascal for the 49 Pirates. 34 to Rojek from Drabek. 34. That's bases empty. 34 is a 31. I know that will be an out. So 34 is a 31. Flies out to Andy Van Slyke in center. Rojek is retired in the top of the fifth. 1 out for McCullough, the catcher. He grounded to second. Drabek has assigned the pitch to McCullough. That's a 44. A 44 is an 8. Well, I can tell you now that's an out. You know why? Because it's that freaking 8 voodoo. And Drabek actually... no, if he gets through the fifth, his grade will be an A grade. He's got to get through the fifth with no runs. But he's B grade. That's a hard hit ball, right center field, making the running catch, Andy Van Slyke. So the 8 voodoo on the B grade. Double taken away from McCullough. 2 outs. Number 9 batter, the second baseman for the 49 Pirates, Monty Pascal. 26 to Pascal. 26 is a 27 on the bases empty chart. That's a ground ball to third. Bonilla throw. Oh, 26. Is it a possible strikeout? It's an out either way, but let's get it right. 26 is a 27. Drabek is a YZ, so it's a ground out to third. Bonilla to Bream. Side retired. 1, 2, 3. It's a 53. Drabek's pitching grade goes to an A. Remember, Dixon's pitching grade dropped to a C. $5-0, 88 Pirates. Dixon back up on the bump. I got it when I bought the APBA game. The board. Philip. It's an old APBA game I bought on eBay. Bottom of the fifth for the 88 Pirates. It's going to be Reynolds, Fermin, and Lavaliere. R.J. Reynolds, 34 from Monty Dixon. 34, bases empty. 34 is a 12. What is a 12? A 12 is a hard hit ball right at the first baseman. Dixie Walker snares it, races to the bag for out number 1. It's a ground out 3. One out, Felix Fermin. Fermin has singled and scored, also flown to right. The pitch to Fermin, righty-righty matchup, 32 from Dixon to Fermin. 32 is a 26. I know that's an out. Ground ball to second. Fermin is retired by Pascal. Scoring at home, 4-3. Dixon needs to put up a goose egg. He hasn't done that since the first. Here comes Michael Eugene Spanky Lavaliere. the catcher. The pitch to Spanky, 1 for 2. He's doubled in a run and struck out. Double ones. We roll again. Because it's a 0, and that's a 42 of 42. Look at that. That's a 6. That's a double. I know that's a double. Another double for Spanky. 2-out double. Dixon in a pickle. Rafael Belliard, the pitch to Belliard. 16 to Rafael Belliard. 28, runner at second. With a 28 ground ball to short. That's going to end the inning. The man at second is stranded. Making the play is Rojek as he throws to Walker. A goose egg finally put up by the 49 Pirates and Murray Monroe Dixon. Top of 6, 5-0. 88 Pirates. Come on, 49 Pirates. We got the top of the order, Castiglione, Safel, and Kiner. They got to do damage here. Come on, Ralph Kiner. Drabeck tossing a shutout. Castiglione's flown out twice to center. 0 for 2. Castiglione, 21 to Pete Castiglione. 21 is a 30. A 30. Fly out to Barry Bonds in left. 3 fly ball outs for Castiglione. 2 to center and now 1 to left. 1 out for Tom Safel. Safel gets a 25 from Drabeck. 25 is a 10. Will we get a base runner? A 10. It could be good news. On AB, that's a single into left. And then the batter steals second. Sweet. Oh, that's runner on first. God damn it. It's still, let's see. Base is empty. My faux pas. My faux pas. Either way, the first one is an out either way, so it doesn't matter. So we have a 25. I still forget to flip the chart sometimes. 25 is a 10. That doesn't change. A 10 on a... Actually, he's an A-grade pitcher now because his grade went up. Chopper up the middle into center field. All right. Safel with a single to center. Ralph Kiner trying to cut the lead to 3. Come on, Ralph Kiner. Come on, Ralph. Let's get that 66 or 11. 66 or 11. We need some magic. It's a 33 for Ralph Kiner, and that's a 5. A 5 on an A grade. Check swing, bloop to center. It's a hustle double for Ralph Kiner. Safel goes to third. So Kiner, no quitting Kiner. It's second and third now. Actually, that's a runner on first. Oh, God damn it. All right, 5. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's even better. It's even better. It's a 5. I love Ralph Kiner. So he's an A-grade pitcher, and it's a 5. It's high, it's long, it's far, and it's gone. Home run to right for Ralph Kiner. Kiner takes the outside pitch and goes bippity-boppity, boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball. Ralph Kiner touches them all. There is joy for the 1949 Pirates. A 2-run shot, as we're going to change that to a home run, by Ralph Kiner. Take that, Mr. Doug Drabeck. And again, because there was a runner on first, that's the chart you have to look at. The roll is a 33. The 33, make sure we did this right, is a 5. Drabeck's grade was an A grade. It went up. And actually, the 5 is a home run on the A and B. So you see, high, it's long, far, and gone. 2-run blast by Ralph Kiner. That is cool. I've never had that happen before. So that was off the pitcher, which is interesting because he's an A grade. That's pretty cool. So The 49 Pirates back in the game, down 3, 1 out, 5-2. Come on, Wally Westlake. Can they go back-to-back jacks? Not on a 21, they can't. 21's a 30. Now we go back to the bases empty chart. Flip that. So a 30 will be a fly ball to Barry Bonds. Deep, but not deep enough. 2 outs. So Bonds has made 2 catches in left for both outs. 2 outs, bases empty for Dino Paul Rastelli. Rastelli had 12 homers in 49. The pitch to Rastelli. 64 to Rastelli is a 12. A 12. 2 outs, bases empty. Hard hit ball to first. Bream snares it. Races to the bag for out number 3. But the 49 Pirates get on the board by the bippity-boppity boom to the moon, Alice, by Ralph Kiner. 5-2, bottom of the 6th. There is hope for the 49 Pirates. Kiner will take them kicking and screaming to a win. That's what we're hoping for. So Drabek got his 5 scoreless innings in, got his grade up to an A, and then gives up a 2-run homer, but it's still an A. Murray Dixon needs to put up another goose egg. He'll face the top of the order, Bonds, Lind, Van Slyke. Barry is 1 for 2. He's walked, struck out, infield single, and scored. Dixon to Barry. Oh, 44 to Barry Bonds. So a 44 to Barry is an 8. Well, that is voodoo. Yes. Oh, no, it's not voodoo because his pitching grade is a C. The voodoo is gone. It's a chopped ball up the middle in his center field. Oh, the voodoo is gone. The voodoo is on 9 now. Oh, because of the C grade. So Bonds singles, second hit. For Barry, let's make sure there's no steals. No, there's not. Run at first for Jose Lind. He's not going to bunt. He's swinging the stick. Oh, 44. We wish he bunted. 44 is an 8. Oh, if he was a B grade, 2 voodoos would have took it away. But that's another single up the middle. And we got to go run. Well, let's see what that is, actually. We got to go runner at first. I'm on the wrong chart. Runner at first. 8. Ooh, C grade. That's an out. Yes. Slow roller to third. Only plays to first. Runner to second. So Lind, there's some voodoo there on the runner at first. So 5-3. Advancing to second is Bonds with 1 out. So we have a runner at second now. Let's get to the right chart. Here we go. Runner at second. That was a nice hustle play. Charging in was a third baseman, Castiglione. Or Castiglione. That's the way you really should pronounce it. That's the way they probably pronounce it in 49, maybe. Andy Van Slyke, runner at second. 1 out. 25 for Van Slyke is an 8. And will there be some voodoo on the 8? Single to left field. RBI, slow runner thrown out. Ooh, it might not be an RBI. No, Bonds is a fast runner, so he scores. So we'll show you that. So runner at second. 1 out. We rolled, and we got the 8. So here's the 8. Single to left field, RBI. Slow runner out at home. Batter to second. But Bonds is a fast runner. And that makes it 6-2. So Van Slyke knocks his second one in. Single, he advances to second on the throw. "6-2. Runner at second, still 1 out. And we still stick with Mr. Dixon. That's a 32 to Bobby Bonilla. 32 is a 26. Runner at second. 26. Topper to second base. Advancing to third would be Van Slyke. Bonilla is out 4-3. Making the play is a second baseman, Pascal of the 49 Pirates. So that's 4-3. Van Slyke to third, 2 outs. Sid Bream has singled, stolen a base, reached on an error by the second baseman, Pascal, and grounded to short. 2 outs, runner at third. The pitch to Sid Bream is a 44. Well, that's going to knock in another run, so the 88 Pirates are going to get those 2 right back. That's an 8. An 8 with a runner at second. Is there any voodoo? Is there any voodoo? No, there's no voodoo. A slow runner is out at the plate, but we know Andy Van Slyke is a fast runner. He's at third anyway. Oh, wait a second. We got to look at runner at third. Is there any voodoo with a runner at third? It's an 8. Come on, voodoo. No, there's no voodoo on a C grade. Ground ball up the middle. RBI single. Sid Bream picks up his second hit. Now 2 for 4 with a run batted in. He's at first. It's now 7-2. It's a 5-run lead once again. Runner at first. The pitch to R.J. Reynolds. He struggled. 32 to Reynolds. 32. Stay away from the 8s. That's a 26. Runner at first. 26 will end the inning. Force out at second. 4-6. But the 88 Pirates answer the 49 Pirates with 2 of their own in the bottom of the 6th. It is 7-2. We go to the top of the 7th. The 88 Pirates looking good. And Franchise Feud. Top of the 7th. They're going to need a lot of Ralph Kiner magic. A lot of Ralph Kiner magic. Dixon will stay in the game because I'm not switching pitchers. They all suck. He was the best. If he goes below a C, we'll switch him out with another starter. But I don't know if I'm going to play a series or not. So I'm going to say like maybe I'll play the rest of the other 2 games offline, or possibility of the other 2 games. So I probably will not. Dixon will have to take a beating to save our crappy bullpen. Brian Hoxie, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. We have Brian Hoxie, Philip Reynolds, Mr. Wrestling 2, another replay guy. Hooray. That's Michael Canastari, Pesky Pole, Barbara, Ken Castro. Thank you for Johnny, who I think he is with the Dodgers. We're going to check that before we leave the air. Dave Selinsky, Dan Burke, D. Scott Howard, Uncle Dave Gardner. And let's close these things out. We don't need this anymore. All right, here we go. 7-2, 88 Pirates. The pitch to Dixie Walker from Doug Drabeck, 34. That's not going to get it done. We got to go bases empty, 34. That's a 31. I know that's an out, but we got to make sure we're on the right chart. Bases empty, second column, fielding 2 column. And that is a 34. 34 is a 31. 31 is a fly out deep to center, caught by Andy Van Slyke. That's 1 out. Walker's 0 for 3. Rojek 0 for 2. He struck out and flown out. Drabeck to Rojek, 7-2 lead. That's a 43. Rinse and repeat, right? Oh, that's a 43, not a 34. 43 is a 29. Well, I know that's an out. A 29 is a ball hit back to the pitcher. If he's an X modifier to strikeout, but it's not. Drabeck snares it, throws to Sid Bream. 2 away, scoring at home 1-3. As Brian Hoxie says, I'm still trying to recover from last night's game. Well, we got another tough game here tonight in the family feud. But Ralph Kiner did hit a 2-run homer, so it's worth it. The pitch to McCullough with 2 outs. 55 for the Pirates catcher. 55 is an 8. And an 8. And Drabeck's is an A as his pitching grade went up. He gets jammed. Popped up foul territory. He jams McCullough. Bonilla waits for it to come down. Side retired. The voodoo gets him. Bottom of the 7th. 7-2, 88 Pirates over our beloved 1949 Pirates. And And I'm just crying. And our beloved Ralph Kiner. I love Ralph Kiner. Bottom of the 7th. Fermin, Lavaliere, Belliard to face Dixon. Dixon staying in there. We're not going to use our mediocre starting pitching. This game is lost. And I'm probably going to play the other game offline. And you know what? If we win, maybe we'll play the third game online or just move on to the next two teams. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Fermin, 44, of course. That's an 8. C grade, base is empty, on an 8. Oh, it's a hit. Up the middle. No, the voodoo's gone on the C grade. So that's a single for Fermin. Make sure he doesn't steal or anything. No, he doesn't. So now we have a runner at first, no outs. Flip the chart. Dixon will face Spanky Lavalier. He's doubled twice, struck out, knocked in a run. Double play ball. 56. 56 to Spanky Lavalier. 56 is a 13. That's a strikeout. We'll take that. 1 out, 1 on. Make sure that's a strikeout. Yes, it is. Strikeout. I know 13's a strikeout, but I just want to make sure there's no sort of weird modifier that changes it. Rafael Belliard, 1 out, 1 on. That's a 14. 14's a 30. Double play ball. Double play ball. No, it's a high fly ball to left. Making the catch, not Ralph Kiner because he's the DH. The catch is made by Safel. 2 outs. Retreating back to first is Fermin. Top of the order. Fermin will be off on contact. Barry Bonds, excuse me. Bobby was his father. Barry's has singled his last 2 times up, struck out and walked prior to that. That's a 51 to Barry Bonds. 51's a 9. We got voodoo on that. Runner at first. C-grade pitcher has the voodoo on the 9. Slow roller to third, barehanding, throwing to first. What a nice play by Castiglione or Castiglione. We're going to say Castiglione. Bonds is robbed of an infield hit. So that's 5-3. Top of the 8th, 7-2, 88 Pirates. It'll be Bascal, Castiglione, Safel, and if anyone gets on, Ralph Kiner. And Kiner really, he is itching to get back up to bat after hitting a 2-run homer off Drabek. Kiner told Drabek to get a haircut. Actually, he wouldn't say that. He was a very nice man. Branch Rickey has already told Ralph Kiner he's cutting his pay once again. The pitch to Bascal. It's a 22. Can we get a hit? It's an 8. Oh, no, that's voodoo. That's an out. Misses a pitch to grip and rip, overswings, bounces it back to Drabek. The voodoo takes that hit away. Drabek throws to Breen. 1 out. You can see, because he went up, he had the 5 scoreless innings, and he gave up the 2-run homer in the 6th. So he's an A grade now from B. But you can see the 8 is not a hit. It's nubbed near the mound, and he throws to first. Oh, shoot. That's runner at first. God damn it. It's still an out. It's a pop-up. Who cares? I liked it, so whatever. It's still an out either way. We're going to keep the ground out. 1-3. Okay, so Bascal is retired. Base is empty. We should have looked at that. We had the wrong chart, but it was still an out. Castiglione. Yes! Gets the 0. Come on. 54. Stay away from those freaking 8s and 9s. 54 is a 6. A 6 is good. Oh, a 6. Line drive, base hit to right. It's going to be a hustle double for Castiglione. Knee. Boy, did they need that. A hustle double for Pete Castiglione. Probably called him Castiglione. So you can see, base is empty. We roll to 6. Line drive, base hit to right. Batter stretches safe double. Brian Hoxie says, I always felt Drabek was a solid pitcher. I'm not sure if he ever lost to the Cubs. Yeah, he was a good pitcher, Doug Drabek. So runner at second, one out for Safel. On deck, Ralph Kiner. So we have a runner at second. So we want to make sure we use the right chart. Runner at second. Let's see. The chart flipping kills me. But it's not bad. I just forget to do it. I think I'm going to put a sticky note up. All right, come on, Safel. Drabek to Safel. It's a 21. A 21 is a 30. That's going to be an out. So a 30 is a fly ball deep to left, but not deep enough. Runner will hold at second. Barry Bonds makes the catch. 2 outs. Castiglione at second. Ralph Kiner hit a 2-run homer his last time up. And that came off the lack of voodoo. Or actually, that was a 5. That's a homer. So we have a runner at second. Can he do it again? Can Kiner hit another 2-run homer? Let's see an 11 or a 66. Oh, 53 for Ralph Kiner is a 16. Ooh, a 16. What is that going to be? A 16. Base hit to center field. They're going to try to score Castiglione, and he is thrown out by Andy Van Slyke. Side retired. So the 49 Pirates try to scratch one out. Instead, getting snuffed out at the plate is Castiglione. Kiner does get a single. So he is out 8-2. Bottom of the 8th. 7-2. Kiner almost had his third ribby. 7-2, 88 Pirates. Drabek looks to go the distance. There's no sense in taking him out. Dixon looks to go the distance because, well, their bullpen stinks and we're not using a starting pitcher. Bottom of the 8th. I thought Kiner was going to knock another one in. It'll be Lind, Van Slyke, and Bonilla. Jose Lind. He is he's 1 for 3, tripled scored, had a sac fly for a ribby. That's a 43 to Jose Lind. 43 is a 29. Base is empty. That's going to be an out. So a 29 on base is empty on your second fielding column. 29. Chopper to the pitcher. He doesn't have any modifier, so it's a ground out, 1-3. Dixon's been busy on that mound throwing to first. 1 out, bottom of the 8th, Andy Van Slyke. Van Slyke has knocked a run in with a sac fly. He's also singled and was hit by a pitch and grounded to short. Scored a run. He's knocked in 2, actually, with that single, and then the sac fly. Andy Van Slyke, 45 to Andy Van Slyke is a 14. That's a walk. No modifier to save Mr. Dixon, so that's a walk. 1 out, 1 on. Bobby Bonilla. Bobby Bo. Let's see what Bobby Bo does here. Runner at first. Let's get a double play ball. That would be nice. A double play ball would be very nice. The pitch to Bonilla is a 35. A 35 is a 14. For freak's sake, another walk. We might have to pull Dixon, but I don't want to pull Dixon. First and second now. So now we have to go to the first and second chart. So that's that. See the first and second chart? Now we put that over there. Van Slyke, speedy runner at second. Bonilla, an average runner at first. Sid Bream at the plate. Bream is 2 for 4, 2 singles, a stolen base, and a run batted in. Scored a run also. 22 for Sid Bream, of course. That's a 0. He gets another shot at it. That's a 34. We look at the second number. 34 is an 11. We go to the D column, an 11. RBI hit to center field. First and third, batter steals seconds. Wow, Sid Bream is a base-stealing menace. And the dice are stuck. There we go. So Sid Bream knocks in another run. Single. Steals his second base. Van Slyke scores, so now it's 8-2. Bonilla went first to third. And then Sid Bream steals. So 1 out, second and third. So we have to use the second and third chart. And guess what? Dixon's staying in to take a beating. RJ Reynolds, 26, second and third infield, normal. 26 of 13, that's a strikeout. Beautiful. Let's make sure it's a strikeout. C-grade pitcher, swing and a miss. As Dixon just challenged him with that fastball, Reynolds missed a pitch to grip and rip. Dixon has struck out 1, 2, 3, 5, but has given up 8 runs. It's 8-2. 2 outs. Second and third. Felix Fermin. Fermin has 2 singles and scored a run. He's 2 for 4. Fermin with a 45. A 45, guess what's a 14, and that's a walk. Bases are juiced. Dixon looks to the dugout, but they say, this is your game, Murray. This is your game, Murray. Murray Monroe, Dick Dixon. Dickie, for short. Spanky's up. Lavalier, 41. 24. Please, God, let this be an out. Bases loaded. 24. Bases juiced. Let's look at it together. Let's learn together. 24 is a ground out 6-3, we're going to call it. Would have been a double play ball. We don't need the double play, so we'll just say 6-3 goes to first. Side retired. 88 Pirates get 1. We go to the top of the 9th. It is 8-2. Things looking good for Drabek and the 88 Pirates. They're going to get a win in Franchise Feud. So Drabek looking for the complete game. There's no need to take Drabek out. He's an A grade with a YZ modifier. Westlake, 52 to Walden Thomas Wally Westlake. 52. How do you do? That's a 27. And we have to go bases empty. Let's slide that this way. Base is empty. See, base is empty. And the reason why I'm doing that is just to make sure I do it. So that is a 52, which is a 27. A 27 I know is an out. It's a ground out on a hard hit shot to third, making the diving stab, popping up and throwing to first is Bobby Bonilla. So Westlake is retired. He is 0 for 4. Mike, the LA Dons fan. Ooh, the LA Dons, the old football team. How you doing, Mike? Thank you for the kind words. Another tough game tonight. Restelli's up. 45. That's going to be an out. 40. Oh, it's a walk. All right, Restelli. Let's prolong the agony. There's a walk. If we can get around to Kiner, I'd be happy. Kiner had a decent day. First baseman. Fred Dixie Walker. Runner. Oh, 66 for Dixie. They better not be with the chicks. Runner at first. We re-roll. And that's going to be on the, if we get the pitcher, it's going to be on a D grade when it's a re-roll. So that's a 26. We look at the second column. 26 is a 6. That's a double. It is a double. Fast runner scores with less than 2 outs. Rosselli is a fast runner. He's going to score all the way from first. It is 8-3. Nice. Can the 49 Pirates make a biblical comeback? That is a double for Dixie Walker. He gets his first run batted in. 1 out. Dixie Walker at second. Rojek comes to the plate. So go runner at second. Do I want to pinch hit? Is there anyone worth? Let's see what we got here. Got our crappy pitchers up front. Rackley batted .303. We're going to pinch it with Rackley. Why not? So Rojek is out. Hopefully we have another shortstop. And Rackley. Pinch hit. 9th. So Rackley's going to pinch hit in the 9th. And probably pinch it for McCullough. Here's yes! Rackley with a 66. Runner at second. Right? Runner at second. Yes. We re-roll. 44! 2! Shit, I wish it was a homer. D grade 2. It's a triple! To deep center, bounces around, takes a funny hop. And by the time Andy Van Slyke chases it down, Rojek has scored. It's now 8-3. Know what I'm saying? 8-4. Pinch hit triple by Rackley. Good call on our part. All right. Rackley's at third. It's 8-3. 8-4, excuse me. Oh boy. We're going to mount a comeback. McCullough, 237. 237. Oh, let's go back to the magic bench here. Did I just bring in the wrong goddamn guy? No, I didn't. There we go. These are the 49. Yeah, the guy put like these pictures on there, which messes me up when I'm looking at it. So I put the 49 Pirates because it is the 49 Pirates in here. All right, let's see who we have to pinch hit now. I wonder if they had any good hitting pitchers. I don't know. They sure couldn't pitch. Fitzgerald, 263, 2 homers. He's got 4 homers, though. But he's got a 263. He's got a 237 batting average. Pretty much the same, though, you know? The card's pretty much the same. I'm looking at it. He's got a little more doubles. Oh, he's got doubles, too. All right, you know what? We're going to stick with McCullough. We're going to stick with McCullough. All right, we got a runner at third, 1 out. 8-4. Doubles, 22 for McCullough. It's a 7. It's a 7. Runner at third. Oh, I hope there's no voodoo to stop it. Drabek's going to be coming out soon. Still an A grade, but he's getting pummeled here. 7. Oh. Runner scores on the sac fly. Nice running catch by Barry Bonds. So they get the second out. Scoring on the sac is Rackley. It's now 8-5. That's a sac. 7. Run batted in. So they have 3 runs so far in the top of the 9th. Drabek trying to close it out here. Does he lose a pitching grade? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, he goes down to a B grade because he's given up 5 runs. Oh, 3 or few innings. No. It's not 3 or few because it's just outside it because that would have been 4. It's 4 innings here. So no, he's still an A grade. Drabek looking to go the distance. He's struggling. Pascal, we're going to pinch hit for him. I don't even know if we have a second baseman. I have to play some hodgepodge stuff here. Oh, yeah, we do. Well, if we somehow tie the game, we got to play someone out of order. We don't have another shortstop, I don't think. We're going to go with the backup catcher, Ed Fitzgerald. So Ed Fitzgerald's going to pinch hit for Pascal, try to keep things moving. Pascal, nice knowing you. The wheels are churning. Fitzgerald. Pinch hitted. And he's going to pinch hit in the ninth. Okay, here we go. Can Fitzgerald do it? Base is empty. 2 outs. 8-5. They need to get it to the top of the order in Castiglione. 43. Probably is going to end the game. 29. That's going to end the game. 29. A one-hopper back to Drabeck. X. He's not in X, so he throws to Bream. Ball game over. The 49 Pirates come up with 1, 2, 3 in the top of the ninth, but it's not enough. They fall to the 88 Pirates, 8-5. So it got a little wet and woolly at the end, and we saw now, well, would have been 8-6. Remember, Kiner singled, and Castiglione was thrown out by Andy Van Slyke at home, 8-2. 8 being the center fielder, 2 being the catcher. Wow, that was a fun game. It turned out to be kind of fun. I got to see Ralph. I got to roll a homer for Ralph Kiner, and that was awesome. So the losing pitcher is Dixon. The winning pitcher is Drabeck, and we'll leave it at that. No bullpen help was used. There was no need for it, in my opinion. Why can't I write a W? There we go. Winning pitcher. Losing pitcher. It's a pretty fun game. And Ralph Kiner hit a homer. All right. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thanks to Ken Castro. And I think you're right, Ken. You know what? Before we leave, I'm going to go check out the Brooklyn Dodgers. I have him over here. I'll be right back. I think you're right. I think he's in there. I'm back. I think, so we're going to look in the box with the 49 team. I think you're right. I kind of remember his name in there. Let's see if Mr. Hops is in with the Brooklyn Dodgers. Let's find the Brooklyn Dodgers. That's a Yankee. Oh, no, that's the Red Sox. Brooklyn Dodgers. All right. Kenny's probably right. I think I did see him. We're looking for Johnny Hops, Reese, Jorgensen, Snyder, Jackie Robinson, Hermansky, Ferrillo. What fun names. Gil Hodges, Campanella, Newcomb, Banta, Hatton, Palaka, Minor, Erskine, Barney, Preacher Rowe, Branca, Olmo. Here he is, John Hop. You're right. Thank you, Ken. So he must have got traded. John Hop. But makes sense. He didn't probably finish with the he didn't finish. I would guess he probably didn't finish with the Pirates or vice versa. But anyway, thank you very much, Ken. So I know if I want to use John Hop, but I don't do as played. So thank you. That's cool. Good to know. I was like, oh, I don't have it. So there you have it. Franchise feud between the 49 Pirates and the 88 Pirates goes to the 88 Pirates 8-5. Losing pitcher is Murray Monroe Dick Dixon, winning pitcher. Douglas Dean Doug Drabeck for the 88 Pirates. Thank you, Barbara, Ken Castro, Brian Hoxie, Mike, the LA Dons fan, Philip Reynolds, Mr. Wrestling 2, another replay guy, hooray. That's our good friend Michael Canisteri, Pesky Pole, Barbara, I think I said that already, Dan Burke, D. Scott Howard, and of course, Uncle Dave Gardner. If you enjoyed the stream, smack that like button. If you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community. Become a member of the FOC, friends of the channel, friends of the community. Greatly appreciate everyone's time. Stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. God bless. See you all very soon. Thank you and peace.